What's going on, guys? Well, once again, welcome back to ASAS. This is a channel for photography and music production. So, today we'll be looking at how to retouch your images, and we have this beautiful model on the screen. And for those of you that are new, this is a channel meant for photographers and music producers. So, I wouldn't like to go into details. You can read the description of the channel in the dashboard. We're just going to continue with this video. So one thing before I like to continue, I don't want this video to be long, for we have done so much work already. So this is a photo. I like using Capture One in editing my photos, and we've actually used Capture One to edit these images. Like I said, you can use any one, your tools, various software as your tool to edit your images. But I like using Capture One. It's very simple. And if you want to check out the video of how I achieved this photo from Capture One to this place, to this extent, of which I'm going to show you soon, you can just wait till the end of the tutorial and then click on the link, or you can better still search it on the channel. You're going to see it when you look for it on the channel. So now let's get right into what we are here for. Now we've actually edited it on Capture One, like I said, of which you are going to see it on the channel. And we went from this to this. We came, and a lot of touches have been done. So let me just really explain what went on. So from this to this, from this to this, so you can see the difference. Now take a look at, there's more blues and detail saturation. Yeah, sorry. Okay, now if you look at the flowers, also lots of details, and we brought back all those color and details back. And also on our face, a lot of shadows and the rest stuff you can see. So we typically remove the color grading and use some white balance. So the video is on the channel, and we can see that our eyes already a little bit brighter and whiter than before, which we have so many mistakes. So the reason why we brought it to Photoshop is that we need to remove the blemishes on our face, and also correct the skin tone, of which we've corrected it in Capture One, but we want to correct it here again, and then remove some strand of hair, and then give her more of the skin textures. So one thing we're going to start with, we've done a lot of work on Capture One. Check the video in the channel, or wait to the end of the video, you're going to see it. So let's use some frequency separation to do what we want to do. So from here, Capture One to here. So I'm just going to turn this layer off, and then I'm going to duplicate this one. Then if you already have your frequency separation action, you can just play it and then you move along. But for those of you that don't know what frequency separation is, I'm just going to quickly do it. So frequency separation is actually separating the texture and your color so you can work on them independently. So let's go Ctrl J twice, and then we're going to name this one color, which is for our skin tone. Color, and then this one, just going to quickly do it. Name this one texture. So this is going to carry our skin texture, this is going to carry our skin color. So I'm just going to quickly group the two and name it frequency separation. All right, so open up the channel, turn this one off, and then turn this texture layer off. Also click on the color layer. If I'm too fast, I'm sorry, just need to do something. Frequency separation is all what we know. You can do it as many times as you want. And also one thing you should know is that the more, go to blur. Okay, let me just quickly explain. Click on the color, go to filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then you're going to blur it till you can't see the feature of your face. But as I can see here, I'm still seeing this this spot. You can see it all over here. So take it up till not too much, just when you can see it, like that. Okay, so the more you blur, the more you get the skin details from the image. So I'm just going to hit OK, and then I'm going to zoom out. Oh yes, I know, but also the more you blur, the more you are going to find it hard for you to blend the skin texture. So I'm just going to do it again. Do it again. Blur, Gaussian blur. Okay, sorry about that. I think it's going to take time to bring out the Gaussian. Okay, so let's move on. Filter, blur, Gaussian blur, and then we're going to reduce it just about like this, 9. Okay, So this is okay. If we want more details, let's leave it like this, 8.4. Yeah, so that we can blend the skin tones very well. Click on the skin texture, turn it on, go to image. Since it's an 8-bit image, apply image, and then we are going to click the layer, color layer, subtract, scale to 128. You know what it is. All right, so now let's zoom in. Now you see that the texture layer is carrying, even if I turn the color layer on, it's carrying the textures already. So you can be fixing it like this, or better still, change the blending mode to linear light, and then boom, we're back with our image. Now for the texture layer, you're going to use a clone stamp tool, this one, and for the color layer, you're going to be using the mixer tool brush. So that's how simple it is. But I like using the texture layer first of all, so you know what to do. For you to remove the blemishes, hold down Alt and then you click on, click on your clone stamp to hold down Alt and then start. You can turn the align tool on so that as you move, it's going to move along with you. So just quickly fix the blemishes. Let's go to our forehead. We're going to fix the strand of hair. Click somewhere here and then draw like this. I'm going to click somewhere here and then I'm going to draw like this. I'm going to click somewhere here and then I'm going to draw like this. Click somewhere here and then draw like this. Sample somewhere here and then draw like this. So I'm just going to sample and then fix some strand hair. Here also sample and just do your thing. And then you can see this part of our, we have some knots and some lines on our forehead, also all this side. You just need to smoothen it out like this. So I'm going to remove this strand of hair also. Let's sample somewhere here and we're just going to leave just a little. Just like so. And then we're going to come here, same thing, just like so. Sample and then okay. So I don't want it looking like that. I want it looking neat. So just remember, you need to make it look real as you can. Sorry. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to zoom out and zoom in and then remove this part of the hair. So just make it look real, same thing as this. So that's looking good. I'm just going to decrease the size of the brush and then I'm going to do something like this. Sample and then I'm going to just remove this one. How about this one? Just a little bit. Okay, so we have that. Yeah, you won't actually really notice what's going on there. So just the strand of hair, not too much. Okay, all right, so we have that. Now I'm just going to fix these sharper ones just like so, and then this one also. So you can notice as we keep doing that. So that is okay. Now let's continue. I'm just going to come down and then do same thing here also. Yeah, this the line on our face. I'm just going to remove that also. And this side also, sample somewhere far. So something like this. Go back, hot. I just undid that. Okay, so you need to pay attention more to the details. Just going to increase the size, so we'll do this. Now, assuming you can see that the color is still there, but just because we didn't blur too much. When you blur too much, it won't be there. but the next step we are going to do is going to give you more, problem, because it won't get smoother. I'm going to explain that later, what I mean by that. So do we have any other ones? So just all these sides, and we're good. Now the air here is actually looking distracting, so I'm just going to correct that just like so, and this side also just going to remove that. Okay, so let's look at our air here that's not actually brushed. 2 3, I undo that, undip that, take it up. Okay, alt sample. Okay, let me clean this first, clean this one and then this one. Okay, so now you sample just like that. Now I'm trying to dress okay, just gonna give her more details here. Okay, so sample this and then cover much. So alt. Okay, now we have that, and this also just a little bit to the front. Okay, so we're good. You can also take some here and then fix it on our hair to make it much if it's actually lacking behind. So you know what to do. You can do as go further. I'm going to check our skin and then look for more blemishes to fix. So fix that, fix that. You can fix the strand of hair too. Remove that, remove this one, remove this one, remove this one. Okay, so I'm just going to remove somewhere here. So let's assume we're through with the frequency separation. Now let's blend it. Go to the color, pick the mixer tool brush, and let's do something real quick. So I'm just going to blend the skin. Mostly blend where you know is necessary. Don't just blend like this. Now I'm just going to brighten up that side. You can change the brush. I put my weight at 14. You can set it to your taste, but the more you set, the more it's going to be hard on it. If you increase it, it's going to be hard. So I'm just going to follow the brush too. So we need to fix this, just this little one that I'm seeing. Go back, texture, hot, sample, remove. Then I'm going to fix some spots. Okay, so as we blur, see where to fix. So I'm just going to do something like this. Okay, come here, just follow our skin color. I'm going to blend this part that is actually darker. Okay, all right, so increase the brush and then blend it well. Make sure to move in the direction of where you want the skin to be. Zoom out and then okay, so let's go right here. I'm just going to don't do what's going to bleed it. You can see that. Well, if you are using mouse, you can actually be careful. I'm using my mouse, and that's why. So it's better you get. So you can check this place 1 2 3, the 3 dots. Go back, then click the close time tool. Alt sample, remove this one. Alt sample, remove this one. Alt sample, remove this one. I'm still going to remove this one, and also these lines that are there. So go back, color, mixer tool brush, and then select and blend. So don't do too much because we're still going to use the Lazio tool. So let's blend our skin here. So we're trying to blend the skin tone. So we're good with that. You can take your time if you are doing editing your images. So just zoom far and then blend the image to your taste. Okay, image to your taste. All right, so the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to select the same color layer, pick on the what's this, Lazio 2, and then draw a shape like this. So we're going to blur it again. So go to filter, blur, version blur, same thing, increase just a little bit, click on OK. Come here, draw like this, filter, blur, version blur, and then it's OK. Come here, do the same, filter, blur, version blur, do the same, OK. Come here, just follow our eyes and just follow the contour on our face, blur, facial blur. Okay, so I'm still going to do same with this one, just small, filter, blur, version blur, then click OK. I'm going to do on our nose, so take note of the highlight, blur, filter, blur, version blur, so it looks flat. Cancel, zoom in, zoom in, zoom in. Let's do it again. I don't want to select the highlight. Okay, let's select somewhere there. And then we have, yeah, filter, blur, version blur, and then okay. So I'm going to do for this slide, bring it down. Be careful where you select, unless you're just going to stress yourself doing dodging and burning again. But all the way, you can actually do dodging and burning to fix the photo also. So blur, oh, cancel, filter, blur, version blur. Okay, same thing with this place. So let's blend it well. Filter, blur, version blur, and okay. So I'm still going to do that for just this small part. Filter, blur, version blur. Okay, control deselect. Let's come here and then let's just do for the cheekbone. Filter, blur, version blur, click OK. Okay, I'm gonna do for just this small place, this small, filter, blur, version blur, and then OK. So control Z again. Redo, edit, redo, edit, redo. Okay, so control deselect. Now I'm just going to do just on our skin like this, filter, blur, version blur. Okay, come here, same thing. Let's try and filter, blur, 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 version blur, then click OK. Click on that, control D, select. So let's see where we've gone from here. Oh, sorry, turn this one on, gone from here, and with a lot of frequency separation, we've gone far. So let's continue. Now, I'm just going to create a stamp visible layer, Control Shift Alternate E, so we know where we're coming from. Turn off this one, and then let's go create. What do we need? Yeah, our teeth. I noticed that when I was editing that. So let's make correct our teeth because it's actually brown, not brown, it's white, but you can see it. So to fix that, photo filter, the way we normally do, 8, okay, and we are going to create a black and white adjustment layer on top of it, and then we are going to group the two together. On the group, create a mask. I'm going to close it back, invert the mask, Now after inverting the mask, pick up your brush tool, and then you're going to paint with white because the mask is black. White reveals. So you're just going to paint something like this. Remember, don't paint on the lips. Yeah. So I always forget something, but I think I'm going to do it at the end of the video. So just correct the teeth like that, and then you're going to see. Yeah. Okay. So now the eyes, I'm just going to just some places, not the places that are red, just some places. Like I said, not this place. Fix the photo just like that. Okay. Decrease the size and then under. So we have this. You can see it's actually different from this one. You need to notice that. So this side also, remove. If you paint over here, it's going to look. So I don't want to paint over there. Just want to paint over where the white is. So after doing that, I don't think there's any other place that needs to be adjusted. If that's too much, I believe it's not too much. So let's leave it. Okay, so you can decrease the opacity if you want. Yeah, I think it's too much. The teeth is just too bright. Okay, so let's try and decrease the fill first. Okay, that looks good. 66% looks okay to me. Better than this one. Just a little bit. Let's make it 76. All right, so now we have that. So what we are going to do next, we're just going to do some dodging and burning. So again, Control Shift. No, let's not do that first. Let's just do some dodging and burning. Hold down curves and then increase. Yeah, that looks good. Another curves to burn. Yeah, to make it darker, like so. So yeah. Wow, I just figured out that we need something to make the photo look calm. Looks calm. Oh, okay. It's just probably balancing the stuff back. So Control I. Well, good. Now on this one, Dodge, DODGE, burn, BURN. So let's click on this one. Pick your brush tool, increase the size, and then you know where you're gonna do. Just paint on the highlight, like so. I can see some highlights here, so I'm just gonna paint over it like this. Not too much because the photo is just an outside shot. I can see some highlights over there. You can see some highlight over here. Okay, I painted over that side. I can see some highlight over here. Can see some highlight over here. See some highlights over here. Okay, can see some highlight over here. Oh, that is gone. See some highlight over here. Okay, so let's go continue. See some highlights over here. See some highlight over here. So just on the highlight, you can see some highlight on our cheekbone and here. So we're just trying to make the photo three-dimensional. Okay, so never forget the middle. Now on our lips, also the highlight and our lips. Okay, so come to this one. Let's burn. Be careful where you select. So I'm just going to select there, select here. Okay, I'm just going to select just two strands. I'm going to select just one strand there. Okay, so just here and just here. And take on that and then just going to tap like this. Alright, so now we can fix the image. So go to Windows, Properties, Properties. Now we're going to increase the feather to see just look at the highlights. Yeah, so something like that. Okay, All right, so let me see. So where it starts to fade, I believe from there. So click OK. So no. Okay. Go to the other one, bring out the properties window again. Now let's fade the feather, increase the feather till you see mark fade away, just like so. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring it back to where we see it. So okay, now one more thing, double click and then remove it from the darker side. Okay, so this layer, remove it from the underlaying layer. This is the brighter one, so remove it from the darker side. Hold down Alt, click on it and then increase the slider. Let's see what we're doing. Increase the slider to just about there and then click on stay increase. Okay, double click. I'm going to remove it from the brighter side for this one. Hold down Alt, click, bring it back from the darker side and then click OK. So put the two in a group, and then if it's too much, so we can see our before and then our after. So it's too much, so we can decrease just a little bit like so. So before, after, before, after. just to, yeah, make sense. Yeah, if you feel it's too much, you can leave it at 50. So 50 is okay. Now the last part of what I'm going to do, I like a skin tone already, but I just like to color grade and add some you know balance to it. So before I color grade, let's create a stamp visible layer. Shift Control Alternate E to create a stamp visible layer for that. So I'm going to turn off this one effect and this effect, and let's go with the color grading. Okay, so uh, click on the color grading tool. Now I feel like we start with the shadows. I'm just going to introduce red in the shadows. I feel the shadows need, oh, can't I shift this to this side? Yeah, okay. So now let's go just a little red, yeah, to give it more depth and feel. So I like that one. That's +8. Let's go to the mid-tones or the mid part of the image so we can see what we're actually doing. All right, so okay, so now I feel the mid-tones need a little bit of blues because I've checked it. Yeah, to remove the yellow from the mid-tone, so gives us a cool feel. So I guess same thing that I used with artist. Yeah, with that feeling. Now I'm going to go to the highlight and then I'm going to bring in some magenta, just a little magenta, and should I give it a yellow feel too? So just a little yellow feel. I feel that looks okay now. Okay, let's try do something else. Okay, let's try bringing this one down to this. Okay, and let's, wow, yeah, I think we need to increase this one +5. So I'm going to leave it right there, and then we went from this greenish color to this one. So I feel it's actually something is actually too much there. On the, is it the blues? No, let's check the highlight. Okay, this magenta, so I'm going to take it back just a little. Let's just fix it at -1. The red, okay, shadows are good, so I think I'm gonna leave it like that. So from here to here with a little bit. Can just decrease the opacity of it to make it look calm, but I think I'm gonna just increase to some extent. So this will be the end of our tutorial. I just like to get the real feel of the image. For those of you that can't see my face, I'm very sorry. We're still waiting for the light. Okay, so this is just where Yeah, one more thing. That's why I like, creating stamp visible layer. So from the frequency separation tool, I'm going to turn this one off also. Let's go back to the frequency separation and add more texture to it. So just Control J. We're going to Control J, and then we have this, boom. So don't worry, just create a mask, invert the mask, Control I, and then we're going to paint where we need, textures on the face. So where we've lost textures, I think we lost textures here. Be careful what you adjust. Don't try to put, I think that place needs to be blurry, so I'm just gonna over here, X, toggle X again, and then I put it in the places I need it. So on our cheekbone, on our nose, just at the corner over here, and then just in it, cheekbone, on the forehead. Don't worry, we're going to reduce the effect. So I believe nothing will be here. I also believe nothing will be under here. So we're going to have some more. So X, let's not put it over. I'm going to decrease the brush size. Yeah, brush size, come on. Then X, okay. X reveals. X reveals just over this place. And on our lips, down part of our lips, I'm not gonna do this, just small. Then our eyelashes, like that. Then I'm gonna sharpen our eyes just a little bit. Okay, so be careful how you do it. Now it's looking too much, right? So from this to this, so we're just gonna decrease the opacity to about, let's say, 40 something. So let's see the details we added. So not too much. You can increase. I'm going to get the feel. Okay, so we added some skin texture. So I'm just going to add in some also, or Control Z on this one. Add in some here. Remove it from here. X. Still gonna add it here. Okay, so we have nice skin textures on our face. X, I'm gonna remove it from this side. Okay, okay. All right, so skin texture. All right, decrease now to 50 or 66. So I think we're good with that. And if it's too much, 50. So let's just leave it at 50. So this will be the end of the tutorial. So just before and then after, a little bit before, after. Feel it's too much also. Just feel it's too much. So this is okay. All right, so this will be the end of the tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, like the video, share the video. If you want to get updated on the videos we post, you can as well sorry, turn on the notification, hit the notification buttons to get notified. For those of you that are new, you can actually please subscribe. It helps the channel grow. Don't forget to subscribe, and more content coming out soon. And if you want to know how I got to this point from Capture One, the link, I believe you'll be seeing the link already now. You can actually click it and then go there and watch the video. So for now, we're done, and I hope you enjoyed the video. So see you in our next video. Thank you.